Hey guys, what's going on? Eric here, bringing you guys some more D2 content. In today's video, I'm going to showcase my Nova Source. I'm going to go over the gear, I'll talk about prices, we'll go over the charms, the stats, the mercenary, the skills, all that fun stuff. Then we're going to run this map, and then we are going to vial my weapon for style points, just because I can. And then I want to say this up front, these are late season prices, so this video is going to be more tacky than usual. I like to talk about prices just for like references, but the prices here aren't really based in reality. I'm just paying whatever for the item I need. There's very few people trading, so it is what it is. I'm sorry if this comes off as more gloating than usual. I guess making content like this is gloating inherently, but yeah, just wanted to say that up front. With that being said, this is only the second time since season 1 where I made a second character within a season. Typically, I like to make one character and perfect it, get like a really good map time. And then by the time I even consider making a second character, the player base has dwindled and trading becomes difficult. But season 8, it's holding pretty solid around 300 to 400 people, so trading is still very viable, which is great. So that's the reason I was able to make this character. But what actually started it all is I bought this base for 2 high runes, which is insane. I think at the time it might have been worth like 6. With the 55 roll though that I did on my first try, I don't even know what this is worth, and then once I vial it, it's gonna look super sick. But we'll do that right before we do the map. Yeah, if I got this ED roll on the mercenary infinity on my Sin, I would have been super pissed. But yeah, we got the 55 because I'm wearing it, which is great. Moving on to the gloves, I spent 25 on these. This first SOJ, I spent 25 as well. And then on this one, I spent 27.5. I wish the increased mana were higher, but I think I kind of settled just because they match and it looks super clean. For the boots, I spent 4 high runes, pretty good deal on the roll as well. Story time, sorry, it's a long story. This was listed for 50 high runes. I only had like 20 at the time. I scrounged up, got up to 40, like sold a bunch of stuff. And I said, hey, I can spend 50, but I have to sell my arachnids that I'm wearing. Oh, could you hold this for me? And he goes, yeah, no problem. So like 2 hours later, I traded it, got 50 high runes, and I was like, hey, I'm ready. He wasn't online for a while. So I checked back the next day, and he goes, hey, I quit. I donated all my stuff. This guy had some godly gear too. I donated all my stuff, but I saved the belt for you. Let me know when you're online. I'll give it to you for free. So on one hand, I could get this for free and save 50 high runes, but on the other hand, this guy, his only reason to get online again is to give me this belt. So hopefully I'm online when he's online, so I'm friggin' stressing. I'm checking like every 15, 30, every hour for like a day, and he finally gets online. I get it, but that roller coaster of whether or not I'm gonna get it for free or at all, and I didn't have a belt, so I couldn't play my Nova Source at the time anyways, was super stressful. I almost wish I could have just spent 50 knowing that I could have got it like the next day. But yeah, crazy roller coaster of emotions. Story time with the armor as well. Really similar armor got listed for 30 high runes. I was being cheap, I offered 20. Sold to some other guy, missed out on that, and I'm like, oh, I'm dumb. So I go into a trade with another guy, and he happened to be wearing a very similar armor. I know it was a different guy, but he had a 2/2, max 25 mana, and I go, hey, can I buy that off you? And I'll give you another Atmos too, so you can hit your breakpoint. It was a 40 FCR 2 socket, which was really nice. And he's like, yeah, I'll do that. But then last second, I'm like, I might need that for a breakpoint. Can I just give you another burn? He's like, yeah, that's cool. So I gave him 33 high runes and just bought his armor off of him, which is insane. First jewel is 20 life, 15 res. I bought that a couple months ago. I was originally trying to mirror that for my Assassin's Silk, but I wasn't able to find like another jewel to go along with it. So it just sat in my inventory for like 2 months. And then this other jewel came along. It was mirrored black already, 7 FHR, 28 fire res, and then 3 mana after each kill and 2 life after each kill. The guy said he bought it for 250 high runes, which honestly, it kind of makes sense because it's the perfect jewel to go in an Abyss armor, which is crazy expensive. So yeah, I get it. I knew it was out of my price range. I just, all right, I'll look at it and I'll never be able to buy it. And then somebody listed a mirror, 1 minute listed. I messaged to say, I'll give you 100 high runes for it. He goes, what's the rune breakdown? So I gave it to him. It was a really good split, not gonna lie, because some people were trading mirrors for like 100 Zods, which is super annoying to trade. So it was a good split. But I bought the mirror, and then I traded the mirror for this jewel and 100 high runes. So I essentially got the jewel for free, which is insane. I never thought I'd get another mirrored jewel in this season, so super stoked about that. It looks so sick. Moving on to the Griffin, this was 3 socket. I paid 25 for the base, and then I spent 3 high runes on each of the facets, so 33 high runes total on that one. Got this for 4 high runes from Darmy, good guy Darmy. That was a pretty fair price. I wish the res were higher. I actually really wish I had a really nice crafter rare. I just need the skills, the res, and the cannot be frozen, and then all the other attributes could be so much higher. The ceiling is super high on what I could potentially get. I snagged the CTA from my Sin, and I gave him another CTA, but I forgot to talk about this in my Sin video, so I spent 6 high runes on that, which was a good price at the time. The Lidless, I failed boxes on 2 other +3s, which sucks. My puzzle box luck has typically been pretty bad, but so I had to bite the bullet. Bought this for 30 high runes. It was already a box for 2, which is pretty nice. Moving on to the Torch, 2 high runes. Annie, I spent 40. This was 1 high rune, 5.25, 4.5, 1.75, 1.75. I got this for a Vex, which is insane. What was that, 4.5, like 3 and 3, I think. And then I needed 1 more charm, so I was overpaying. I paid 12. Got this one for 6, got this one for 3. Got another one of these for 12, and then these other ones I borrowed from my assassin. Moving on to the mercenary, I made this horrible roll. Bought this for 4 high runes, which is just like a Vex cheaper than what it cost at the time. The other stats, it doesn't matter. It's all about that taunt. The taunt is amazing. Bought this for 5 high runes. Corrupted these gloves myself. Bought this for a Vex. It's 815 with 8 res, which is insane. And then I bought these boots for 8 high runes. All right. I think that's everything. Let's battle orders, and then we will look at the... Oh, wait. So I get 69 energy shield here, and then I thunderstorm on my infinity. All right, let's talk about the skills. 1 point into warmth. Didn't do any of the armors. I do have this really nice memory. So if you use a memory for your energy shield, it will last through like the whole map. But the Shiver armor doesn't last that long, so it's not really worth it. I just don't care. I feel like the 69 nice energy shield is a nice split with the life and mana I have. So back to the lightning. I maxed Nova and its synergies. I put 1 point into static. I get the thunderstorm from my infinity. Maxed out teleport, so I do more damage every time I teleport because I'm spamming it. Maxed out mastery, and then I've been putting my extra points into energy shield. I think I have like 3 points into it right now. Let's look at the stats. This is how much Nova I'm doing. I'm not max block. I get dex from my armor. I have no points into vitality, which is kind of insane. You get a lot of vitality from the infinity, and then I have really nice rolls on my Annie and Torch. And then I got enough strength to wear my gloves, and then everything's been going into energy. These are my res. I originally had 2 runes in here, and then if I would have got like a closer to perfect Mara, I could have hit 75, but I really like this jewel for the mana and life after each kill. Extended stats. We have 90 magic fine. We're hitting 200 FCR, 86 FHR. I actually really want, I have another one of these small charms, so if I get another one of these, I will swap it out for another lifer, and I'll hit exactly 86 FHR, and then I can use some of these other charms on my assassin because he needs, or she needs, a couple more. Is that everything? Is that everything? All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna vial this thing because I can. The vial cost 65 high runes. Gosh, this is gonna look so cool. All right, here we go. Oh my god, that looks so that looks so sick. Oh, that's so dumb. It's the end of season, it doesn't matter. All right, wow, I feel like an adrenaline rush. That was insane. Wow, that looks so friggin' sick. All right, let's run this map. Hoping for like, I don't know, 10 minutes. What's this? Exploding shrine. We're gonna not pop that. All right, here we go. Let's show what's on the ground. I do pick up items. Let's see if we find anything amazing. Last time I ran this map with my assassin, we found a jaw rune, so hopefully we can find another jaw. I was rolling some maps for this, and we had some really insane densities, but one thing I feel like is just so common on this map, I swear I just get increased poison after, or like it converts damage to poison. So poison on this guy does really suck, so I tend to pick up a couple antidotes on the way. There we go, poison shrine. That should help a little bit. And then if you roll a map and it is negative cast rate. Honestly, this thing still rips pretty well. The only thing is it feels like the leech is a little bit worse. Oh wow, Might Fanat. Let's see if we survive this. What do we got going on in here? We'll do the Gothic. We'll pick it up. Maybe we could upgrade it to a really nice Hydra bow. Oh, we can't wear it. All right, what do we got here? Trash. Trash. Keep that. Trash. And oh, we can donate that. That was almost decent actually. And I am still picking up arrows. We had some decent luck this season with arrows. I know with arrows, it is just like absolute trash or like absolute godly, and you have to look through a lot of trash. Oh, let's see here. Is this our BK ring? I still pick these up. All right, mercenary, kill him. You got it. I could probably switch to like a Stygian for my not a Stygian. I was actually thinking for my assassin. I thought about getting a Stygian on him so he did more damage, but I really wish that my Stormspire were F. I had been looking for an F version, but they just weren't coming up for sale, that is for sure. I have been looking. One thing I definitely recommend in my, like similar to my video when I talked about how to gain wealth is, or was it how to gain wealth or how to use the trade website tutorial? Basically, you want to make, you want to save filters for your searches. So I have like 10 different filters that I look for, and I just look for upgrades every day. So you switch the filter, is the item for trade, and then you just do that over and over again, and then eventually some of the items are for trade. I feel like I've been settling on the maps lately with poison on this. I think it's the spiders. I think the spiders are what do like a crap load of poison damage. But as you can see, energy shield is nowhere close to running out. So if you wanted to pre-buff with a memory, it will definitely last that long. All right, let's ID. Almost usable. Not quite. Nope. Nope. Keep these. That is not a BK. Alright. Moving on, getting close to the boss. Let's clear out some of the trash. Do I need any more L runes? The other day, this guy said he'd give an ohm for 50 L runes, and I don't even know if any of the crafts take L runes. I'm not actually sure, but I had 150 L runes, which was just kind of ridiculous that I was holding on to that many L runes, which actually are used for a really good belt craft. And yeah, so anyways, I got an ohm rune for that. Alright, boss is down. Let's keep moving. Gotta love this map. Let's see if we can get some Talic sigils. The only thing that I don't like about this source is it is not good for most T3 maps. I can do it. It's just sketchy. I definitely pot a lot more. Ooh, this could be good. Ooh, not quite. Nope. Nope. We got attack speed at least. That is not always the case. Let's battle order again. Here we go. All right. There we go. There's our 10 FCR ring with mana after each kill, and then we'll corrupt some FCR on it, right? Totally. All right. I forget what I was saying earlier. If you guys do end up having any questions on the build, I know typically viewer retention fizzles out as when I run the maps, because you kind of got the gist of it. Oh yeah, now I remember what I was saying. The build is great, but pretty much the only T3 that this shines at is cows. And then cows are pretty expensive maps late game. I feel like people are paying like IST or a gold per, when typically it's about a mal. So I'd be willing to pay that, but nobody really keeps those in bulk. One thing I tried to do is I had so many saved up maps that I used the Cartographer orb to merge some T2s to hopefully get some cow maps, and it just it didn't work out. We got River of Blood. I really wish that was excuse me, a blood moon instead. And I guess, you know what, I'll put a timer on to see how long it took to run this map. And I don't even remember if I showcased the stats on it for very long. There's no increased life, but I think I had like 6% lightning absorb. There we go, Thorn of Insanity. And finally, I did get hit with... Did I? Did I not pick up... Did I use my pot? Dang it. I might die. I need a antidote pot. Give me an antidote pot, please. And we're almost done. We'll just use some juves. And come on, give me an antidote pot. That shit is no joke when you get hit by the spiders. Did I pick up a Corona? Whatever. It's usually 2 sockets anyways. Maybe I'll go back and pick it up and then we'll slam it. Alright, we are out of room. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you guys want to see more from me, subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, leave a comment. Alright, bye.